I'm sure you heard about the Target incident that happened recently where a father got notification for his daughter's baby products for his daughter, and turns out he found out that's how he found out she was expecting. That said, that data didn't come from healthcare. That data came from her credit card purchases, and that Target can predictively, very reliably, because we're getting really good at predictive analytics, predict based on this purchasing pattern, this is the potential situation, and market it, right? So I've had this conversation with a lot of people, and most of the time, it's not, we are 100% committed to data privacy, and we have multiple layers, right? We've not only got the data privacy for an individual, we've got data sharing across hospitals. So things like a physician that practices at 2 hospitals, but those 2 hospitals don't have a data sharing agreement. How do I tell you how well that physician's doing across this continuum of where he practices? Because I got the data, but I can't tell you. So, and for us, particularly at Premier, breaches are just not an option, right? It's not like, not that breaches aren't a big deal, but in a healthcare system, you notify the patients and that kind of thing, which is obviously a very big deal. That said, for us, it's our business, right? If our members don't trust us to send us their data anymore, it's our business, it's what we do. So a lot of the things, and people are pointing to healthcare because the kind of things that it brings into play an interesting ethics question. Right, the data for the Target situation. There's another study where 40-year-old men who go to Home Depot are the most likely to end up in the ER because they don't go to the doctor. They don't. So I mean, but that said, that also didn't come from any healthcare information, right? It came from purchasing patterns, and so what is the ethics? The ethics of using that data predictively to do things like that. That's where I think the challenge is, and the other challenge is around privacy, right? Which is how are we really going to advance healthcare without figuring out this whole privacy thing? Because if you've ever put a credit card online, there's more data out there than healthcare will ever expose for you, right? Those 2 examples are prime examples.